This is Tammy, the average high school girl. You're about to witness an embarrassing moment she had at school, when two mean girls used social media as a weapon against her.
There are a couple reasons behind cyberbullying. The first reason is revenge. There's a tendency for some kids who are victims of bullying to find a way to retaliate. These kids are often referred to as bully victims. They have been bullied before, so they think that it's okay to bully others, or it's a way of justification. Another reason why kids think bullying is okay is because they believe the victim deserves it. Bullying often revolves around a person's social status at school. And some kids will choose to cyberbully others based on the school's perceived social ladder. For instance, a mean girl might get bullied because she's thought of as a mean girl, so therefore it's okay. Another reason is boredom. Kids who are bored and looking for entertainment will sometimes resort to cyberbullying to spice things up or to add some excitement and drama to their lives. They might also choose to cyberbully because they lack attention and supervision from parents. Another reason is peer pressure. Sometimes kids will cyberbully to fit in with a group of friends or a clique. As a result, these kids choose to succumb to peer pressure in order to be accepted by a group at school, even if it means going against their better judgment. Another reason why kids cyberbully is because they think everyone else does it. When young people believe other students are bullying online, they are more likely to engage in the behavior themselves. In their minds, it doesn't seem like a significant problem because their peer group accepts the behavior. Another reason is the hunger for power. Cyberbullying can be a manifestation of a social status. Kids who are popular often make fun of kids who are less popular. They use the internet to perpetuate relational aggression and mean girl behavior. Another reason is that they believe they won't get caught. Cyberbullying is often correlated with anonymous hate. The internet gives kids a false sense of security. They believe if they post things anonymously that they won't get caught. Another reason is the lack of empathy. Most kids who cyberbully believe it isn't a big deal. In fact, several studies have found that as many as 40% of students who engaged in online bullying reported not feeling anything after bullying online.
I didn't even.
From nobullying.com, we have 5 charts that explain what's going on in cyberbullying. In the first chart, it shows what age the students were when they were cyberbullied, and the majority is in the 12 to 18 range. In the second chart, it shows where the majority of the students were bullied on, and the majority is on text messaging and Facebook. In the third chart, it shows how the students reacted to being cyberbullied, and the majority ignored it, which is the good way to go. In the fourth chart, it shows what the students thought was appropriate to put onto social media, and the majority thought it was photos were safe to put on. And in the last chart, it asked the question, do schools help with cyberbullying? And the majority said no.
Kids who are bullied. Kids who are bullied can experience negative physical, school, and mental health issues. Kids who are bullied are more likely to experience depression and anxiety, health complaints, and decreased academic achievement. A very small number of bullied children might retaliate through extremely violent measures. In 12 of 15 school shooting cases in the 1990s, the shooters had a history of being bullied. Kids who bully others. Kids who bully others can also engage in violent and other risky behaviors into adulthood. Kids who bully are more likely to abuse alcohol and other drugs, get into fights, engage in early sexual activity, have criminal convictions and traffic citations as adults, be abusive towards their romantic partners, spouses, or children as adults. Cyberbullying effects. Like all forms of bullying, cyberbullying causes psychological, emotional, and physical stress. Each person's response to being bullied is unique, but research has shown some general tendencies. Youth who are bullied are more likely to struggle personally and at school. They may miss, skip, or drop out of school, receive poor grades, have lower self-esteem, and use alcohol and drugs. Bullying can lead to thoughts about suicide, sometimes persisting into adulthood. In one study, adults who were bullied as youth were 3 times more likely to have suicidal thoughts or inclinations.
Solomon Ash's conformity experiment is most like cyberbullying. Solomon Ash's experiment was when he asked college students which 2 lines were the same. This was done in a group setting which led people to conform.
Solomon Ash's conformity experiment is the same as cyberbullying because they both use normative social influence, informational social influence, and conformity.
An example of normative social influence is on social media, people tend to like things that other people like to fit in.
An example of conformity is when kids agree with things that they don't necessarily agree with to feel that they fit in with others. Another example of conformity is when kids download applications or websites like Facebook because other kids are doing it too. An example of informational social influence is when, say, a girl posts a picture of her outfit online and people comment that it's really ugly and they don't like it. She feels the need to change her outfit to make herself look better and feel accepted.
In addition, here's a quote from Solomon and Ash. Communication has also brought into existence the deliberate manipulation of opinion and the engineering of consent. In other words, opinions are manipulated by outside sources.
Because technology is advancing, it is becoming more and more easy for kids to go on social media websites spreading hate and other problems. Basically, as time goes on, it can only get worse.
Major consequences of cyberbullying not being addressed are certain people being affected in adulthood because of its starting early in life. This will lead to being bitter and they might seek rebellion against society.